they run up and down the floor. So I know those young men have to be extremely tired, both teams.
Tony, you want to start us off?
Yeah, maybe came out a little flat, but certainly finished with a lot of energy. What did you see out of the group, sort of 8-0 run late, and then setting the tone in overtime early to find a way?
Well, I have to give credit to Ohio. I can't say that we came out flat. Ohio probably did some good things out there that, caused some of the missed shots and, forget 7 offensive rebounds in the first half, which of course gave them 7 extra possessions. They also made some shots from 3, 5. I think it was 3 from Jalen and 2 from Brown. Miles Brown. So they did some really good things in the first half. First half, we missed some shots. We missed some good open looks. I thought our defensive disposition in the beginning of the ball game wasn't as solid as it should be. But when Hunt made that 3, then I thought we kind of like brought a little bit more life, a little bit more energy. We were up like 2 at half, and going into the locker room, it was time to take ownership and be held accountable for not doing things that we worked on and what we watched on film. And second half, I thought our guys responded extremely well. I was proud, and especially proud, when they went up with, I forgot exactly the lead that they had, maybe like 5 or 6 or something like that. We could have easily just had doubt in our eyes, but our guys found a way down the stretch. Jet made a big shot. Hunter, Kobe, guys made some good plays for us. So it's a short sign of growth, and that's really a positive we can get from this game.
Paul?
Hey, Juwan, what kind of went through your head when you saw that phantom play by Ohio to end the regulation?
Well, as I was watching the ball sail when he took it out of bounds and he threw it to the length of the floor, and I said, hey, this ball actually about to go in. And I was disappointed when it didn't go in, because then if it would have been a violation. So the basketball gods, and sure enough, it's really true. They're basketball gods. When things are going well for the game, those type of plays will happen. The offensive rebound, put back, and then another one, offensive rebound, put back. That's exactly what I said about earlier, as far as we got to do a better job of finding bodies and then going to pursue the basketball, because they should never had 2 offensive rebounds. Maybe one was kind of like iffy because of how it bounced off the rim, but the second one should never happen.
Andrew?
Yeah, as far as some of those offensive rebounds for Ohio or some of the open threes they got, is it, from your perspective, more effort from your guys or kind of just understanding,
Yeah, I think part of it is like mental fatigue as well as effort. It's a combination of both. But I trust that after we take a look at it and guys get the chance to see, like, film don't lie, and you'll see who was involved in it, and I'm sure those guys will do better, because every guy in the locker room, their heart's in the right place. They're competitors. They want to do well out there on the floor. They know they had a good crowd that got into it, that supported them. They want to play well in front of their home fans. And you're going to get some games sometimes where it's not going to go as some people may think it should go, as far as these blowout wins. But you got to give respect to your opponent. These, they're like older players that have been through some challenging moments. They've won games in the NCAA tournament versus high-level Power 5 teams. But Ohio, give them respect. They deserve to be in the game today. They're well coached and they play hard.
James?
Hey, Juwan. I guess this is the 3rd straight game where you guys might not have gotten up to the start. You guys won kind of a slow start. I guess can you put your finger on maybe what's been happening early on these games, the last few games?
Well, we missed shots. We missed some open looks. But next game I'm sure they will fall. I want our guys to keep taking those open shots.
Jack?
Yeah, what did you see from Kobe down the stretch that helped you guys get the win tonight?
Toughness. That guy, he made some plays when it was time to make. And he also made some really tough free throws. That's a pressure moment. I don't know if you guys ever been in a situation where you have over, 11 to 12,000 fans, watching you, and it's quiet, bright lights, and you have people lined up at the free throw line, and it's on you. And you feel like you're on an island by yourself. That's hard. It is. It's hard. And I really, I'm proud to see like Kobe just grew up. Not saying he hasn't grown, but he really grew up in a moment like that because, I don't think many of us can make those shots.
Alejandro?
Juwan Howard was just in here talking about Jalen and how difficult the process is coming into Michigan as a guard. I'm curious what you've seen from him in that process and if it's any easier given that you've done this now a few years in a row.
Well, the guard position is one of the tough positions to learn, no matter which program you're playing for. You're the guy that has the ball in your hands. You're the guy that's supposedly got to get everyone organized, make sure everyone's in their right spots. You also have to read the defense, whether you come up a ball screen or whether you're running a set to make a play for yourself and others. If you were at a different program and if you were the marquee guy, but now you go to a program where you have other guys that are either just as talented as you, and now you have to make those guys look like stars. It's not easy, and it takes time, and we have patience here. I have patience, but let's keep in mind here too that Jalen, the first part of the second half, he came out on fire, and that says a lot about his level of competitiveness, as well as that he was dialed in to make inspiring plays for his teammates.
Tony, you want to close this out?
Yeah, Juwan, I'm curious, 5 games in now, I don't know if you had expectations for what this might look like. How has what's transpired compared to your expectations, and where do you go from here?
But my expectation is to win every game, just like the fans. We all want to win every game, but you know what? It doesn't happen like that. So I love how our team has been responding through every game that we played, and every game that we played, I felt we've gotten better, and we definitely got better today because we haven't been through an overtime game like this one before. This was our first time, and like I said earlier, it's not easy to do. You can be watching and thinking that it is easy, but once you step foot on that floor, you can't change the channel. You cannot change the channel because you're out there now. Because you have a lot of people that, oh man, he should have did this or he should have did that. It's easy to sit on the couch or it's easy to sit in the stands and say that, but when you're out there, it's a different ballgame. And I'm proud of our young men, how they played this evening.
Thank you so much, Coach.